Hi, this is Boris. Welcome to Sketchman Draws. So, welcome to Disney month actually. So, this is where whole month of videos where I'll be drawing different cartoons from Disney characters. So, I just want to start with Pluto, and I have a lot of characters planned ahead. But if you want me to cover any specific character, please leave them in the comment section below. I just keep looking at the screen instead of the camera. Sorry about that. So, but I am talking to you. So, so let's get started. I've opened Clip Studio Paint because it's easy for me to explain how I break down the figure in my head when I'm drawing with digitally, so that I can actually draw over the picture. And so, for example, here I'm just grabbing like a pen, and so essentially, like, I will always start with the head. So remember that. I think that's something that we've talked about in other videos. If you're following, if you have been following my channel. So here we have the ball, right, for the head, and then again it's like you have to think like a sculptor. So I'll just like put like big shapes. So maybe let me use be better for this case. So you know, like the so basically the ball is here, right? Like, so you know, like people start drawing the head with the ball in the beginning, and then of course the chin area, we have it here, and then his nose is somewhat like this. And so again, I don't worry about the details for the moment, because the details I'll add them once I'm happy with the structure, the blocking of the shapes, the big shapes. And then I see like this big shape for the body. And of course the legs, and then the feet, in this case the paws, right? And of course I consider these like details, but anyway, but this is just to show you, like, if I break them down simply, this is what I get, right? Like, this is what I'm going to start with, and then build back up. So it's again I'm going to repeat many things, and you're going to hear this many times, because this is the process that I follow, and it's basically break everything down and then build it back up on your canvas, right? Like, so when you're looking at, especially from reference, you wanna because we're talking about a character, so we want to capture the likeness, we want to capture the energy, we want to capture like that, like the part that makes us like them, like that the brilliant design of Disney animators. Okay, so let me put this back, and, so I'm going to grab my pencil. So again, the thing with this video is that you can play and replay again, over and over again. So and also, if you are interested, I've made a basics video on the head last week. So the ball for the head, right? Like, so I'm already thinking, will it be too big? So that's why it's important to draw from the head, because the head size of the head kind of gives you the idea of the size of the rest of the body. And then we said, yeah, we have something like this. And by the way, these references, I put the link in the description below. Like, these references are from Pinterest, and I put them on my wall. I created a wall called How to Draw References, so you can find them there, along with the references from my other videos. again, really loose. I'm not going in tight at the moment. Sometimes I get carried away and add details, but it's okay. So you basically have kind of like a like the tube shape, but like kind of, I call it like a tuna can shape. And by the way, all you need, the material that you need for this one is just a paper, pencil, and eraser. So again, roughly just putting the shapes in, not worrying about the details yet. So again, principle of perspective, the leg that is closer to you will be slightly bigger than the leg that is on the other side. So now I'm kind of capture the whole thing, so I just want to step back for a bit and see if I'm on the right track. So I think the it has to be thinner here, but I think the rest not to be too nitpicky. I think the rest is okay. And as you can see, like even the sketching part is fun, because and that's why we find these we are able to remember these characters. The characters are very popular and appealing, visually appealing, because all the shapes that are used to put this character together are pleasing individually. So when you put them all together, they work really well. It's kind of like when you're writing a story, each scene is good scene, and then when you put all those scenes together, you have a really great movie. I'm a movie buff. So yeah, so I think now I can start going to details. So let me move this a bit here so that I can zoom in. And let me know, like, I would like to know your comments. Like, do you like this setup? Like, do you want to see me on the camera? Do you don't want to see me? I have to admit, I'm an artist. I don't really feel comfortable in front of the camera. We artists like to be the back of the camera, or on the back of the creation process. So I'm going to start erasing a bit, because then it starts to get too messy. Otherwise, so I think that's the word I was looking for. Like these teardrop shapes, I think are really pleasing. So my software saves automatically. So sometimes it feels like I'm locked or I'm waiting for something. I don't know if Pluto is actually based on a real breed. Like I love guard dog cartoon characters. My favorite one is obviously Scooby-Doo. So I'll do a Hanna-Barbera month, and I'll draw on then. That will be fun because it'll be like a stroll down memory lane, because of course I grew up with Disney, but Disney, you would get, I mean, now you can have streaming services and so on, but then Disney was really rare back then, because I'm adjusting the ear a little bit here. But most of the time on TV, we would be watching, I grew up in India, so we had Cartoon Network, right? And Cartoon Network had, of course, and now there's a Disney Channel, there's Boomerang, there are so many. But I still feel like that, the cartoons from the 80s, I'm an 80s kid, I was born in 86, can never be beaten. Again, it is digital, but I'm not using the how should I say this? I'm not using the perks of digital, which is like moving things around and so on, because I want you to follow along with the traditional or digital, if you're drawing also digital. So again, I always mention that think like a sculptor. So the sculptor puts these big blocks that don't look anything like anything in the beginning, but then slowly you understand why it was like that. So that's the way I like to approach. And it's fun, it does feel like, even if I'm drawing on a tablet on I do feel that visceral feeling, when I'm erasing, I'm shaving some forms off, So like I said, I have a lot of characters, of course, planned. I mean, there are no shortage for Disney characters. But I will need some guidance. So if you want to suggest some characters that you want me to cover on this channel, please leave them in the comment section below. And also in the video descriptions, I always leave the link to my meetup group, where I'm doing not every week, but almost every week I'm doing online tutorials, and where it's free, except one, once a month I do it paid. you know, it's not clean, but you're able to, sorry, I have to pivot my canvas. I'm using pencil here, but of course you can go over it with a pen or with marker, and then you'll be able to so yeah, so that's great. Like, I was able to get the whole body within the picture. I was a little bit worried in the beginning when I started with the big, but it's like, yeah, it is a little bit, he's a little bit bigger in my so what do you think? I think it was a success. I mean, I do see some differences. I mean, again, like I said, don't be too hard on yourself, don't nitpick too much, but the point is to have fun. Like, if it's not fun, then there must be something wrong, because if drawing is not fun, like, go do something else and then come back to it, because like, this was really fun for me. So yeah, thank you for watching, and as I said, please suggest any other Disney characters you would like to see me draw. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Boris for Sketchman Draws, signing off.